Hello everybody, I hope you're doing a great, or you're having a great time this lovely Saturday. It's me, Mr. P, the person on YouTube who tests constantly Samsung DeX stuff. And here we are on another Saturday live stream where I'm just gonna talk to you guys, answer your questions about Samsung DeX and etc. I have a couple ideas what I would like to talk about. First of all, I'm just gonna give you give you a couple of explanations about my recent posts about me being ill. I really appreciate your comments. I received a lot of comments on the social media and by email asking about my health. I really I do appreciate this. So I'm really happy that you are worried about me. So basically, yeah, and then I'm gonna talk about this couple of things that I'm planning to record. Then I have a couple of questions for you guys for your advice, and we're just gonna keep talking about like in general about DeX, about how you're using. I might go in Reddit, go through some of the things on the Reddit questions, just answer in this live stream. Because I read every single post on the Reddit, but I just a bit like lazy on putting the comment or reply. So I'm just gonna go through all this inside the stream and just gonna give you let's say my answer. And if you have any questions about Samsung DeX, just let me know. I will try to answer as much as I can. Hello, Esmail Marso. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Hello to you. Can you open Windows files in Samsung DeX? Depending which files you're talking about. If you're talking about like Microsoft Office, like text documents, Excel, spreadsheets, tables, and etc. Yeah, there is always Android alternative app for that. You can go in and just use that. I sometimes I need to, like not sometimes, most of the times I need to open Microsoft documents on the go. I'm opening them like on a tablet while it's in a tablet mode or inside the DeX using the Office 365 app. So that's what I do. I think I need to lower the music down a bit. It could be a bit of too much for you. So hello everyone. Right, so I might start by just giving a couple of more minutes for everyone to join who wants to join, and we're gonna go into a quick question thing. So we're gonna see how it's all performing. Okay, let's close that, we don't need this. So here we go. I do need this as well. So let's minimize this. So what you see in front of you is my Samsung DeX powered by Galaxy Tab S6, and I am using UPerfect X laptop for my display. And I'm just gonna keep using MX Master Bluetooth mouse, switching Bluetooth inputs between the streaming computer and the DeX, just to do a bit of like on the fly changes. So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to Saturday's live stream. To be honest, when I decided like I'm gonna stream on Saturday, to be honest, I can't wait to do these kind of things, because it's just, I find that I'm talking to you in more like almost like I was sitting in one room and just having a chat. I find that this a bit more entertaining for everyone, I think, instead of just going for comments. Bruno, hello. I hope you're doing well this Saturday. Right now it's like 2 p.m, so it's probably quite early where you are, I think. I was trying to find the optimal time to do a live stream, because not not everybody's from UK watching my videos. A lot of people watching from America, the west side of America or east side of America, the Canada, like other countries. So I just wanted to find an ideal time. I've done a bit of like looking online for time zones, like sweet spot of the streaming. So I think 2 p.m. on Saturday probably is okay-ish option for me to stream. So we're gonna see how it goes. Rohit, hello from India. Hello to you too. I hope you're doing great. I hope you are well and you are you're having a great Saturday. I think what I'm gonna do now, probably I'm gonna go and start messing around with Samsung DeX. If you have any questions on DeX, obviously drop them into the chat and I'll get them answered for you guys. I'm here to give you the best, to my knowledge, suggestions regarding Samsung DeX. So if you have any questions, I'm just quickly wanna go and click around. Here we go. Right. Thank you, Rohit. Your videos are very knowledgeable. I do my best. Well, I try to do my best to share information as much as I can, or information that I think is relevant for DeX users. So if I do something on Samsung DeX and I find something very useful that is useful for me, I always just think about recording a video and show it to everyone else, because if I have the problem or I found a solution, probably someone else already like looking for this kind of solution. I hope you know what I mean. So I want to make sure that a lot of people using. I'm not getting anything, by the way, from Samsung or anything because of me trying to like market DeX a lot. I just like the system. I love the system, the usability, the easiness, how to use it, and convenience on using it. And I just want to show to a lot of people, to as much people as I can, how amazing the DeX is. Because I think that is true, that mobile computing is the future. Even right now, if you know, a couple of days ago, the Microsoft done the, well, there's an article online. Let me try to find it. Actually, let me make sure that my browser doesn't show anything personal. So we're just gonna open this, google.com, switch the camera. Right, so if we search for this, we're gonna say Microsoft Cloud Computer. Obviously, not computing. Computer. One thing about UPerfectX, I don't like the trackpad. I don't like the trackpad. Here we go. That's the article. As you can see from this article, from the heading of this article, Microsoft could announce Cloud PC next week at Inspire. So what that basically is, the Microsoft is probably gonna make Microsoft Azure servers more easier to use, and Samsung DeX fits in this absolutely perfectly, because your phone is your portable computer, and when you need a bit more speedier machine, or you need a Windows machine to complete some of the tasks, you don't need to go and buy a laptop or a PC tower. You just look into something like this, which is a Microsoft Cloud Computer. Do you really think Samsung DeX is powerful? Because we can also do some things from other mobiles like iPhone and Huawei. Samsung DeX, I don't, by using mirroring, yes. The mirroring of your phone screen compared to Samsung DeX, it's like I would say like using how to do it right now. I have like an answer in my head. It's just trying to figure out the most easiest answer, like to everyone to understand. Samsung DeX it is powerful for about, I would say, 90% of the tasks that you need to do. Yes, you can do mirroring of the screen, but when you're mirroring the phone screen, the output, it doesn't really, it's okay to use one thing at one time. So basically when you screen mirroring, you can't do anything else, because once you run the app, it just goes full screen. If the people don't have a Samsung DeX, they can always go and use Sentio OS. There's an alternative called Sentio OS. Sentio OS, I think it's called Sentio Desktop. Here we go. If you download that, you can actually like use it by screen mirroring. So you run this app inside your phone and you screen mirror, and what you see right now from these screenshots, that's what you will get. And actually I used this a while back with my Note 4. So it is somewhere ish a desktop environment, but it's very not like limited. It's very, if you use the Windows a lot, then you jump to use the Samsung DeX and you go and try to Sentio OS. Sentio OS will be very problematic for you to use, because it's not really user friendly or heavy tasks friendly. You can do certain things like move files around, check the email, and etc. But then mirroring the Sentio OS is right. So mirroring, you can mirror, yes, iPhone and Huawei phones, but I think Samsung DeX supersedes all that and goes above competition, just because it's just very similar to other OS like Windows or Linux or Mac. We have multiple Windows, and it's very not hard for people to jump and start using it, because they coming from a different OS. I hope that makes sense. My head is not working today, so I hope my answers make sense. Mike, hello Mike, I hope you're doing great. DeX is brilliant for what it is, but surely Google Cloud release of Google Pixel, which when boots into a Chrome OS. Sorry, Google could release a Google Pixel, which when was still limited. Yes, that is a great idea, to be honest. So Google Pixel, and from entire world, from any company that is out there, if one company who could do this mobile desktop environment perfectly, that would be Google, because they're like knows Android inside out, and they can basically get the Pixel phone and just make it to boot into a desktop OS like Chrome OS. And because Google like owns Google Play Store, they can start poking developers to do more to the apps to be more compatible on the desktop environment. Because Samsung DeX is great. I have no problems with Samsung DeX. The problems I have with Samsung DeX is the apps, because the apps breaks the experience, because the apps created by developers which don't really take the Samsung DeX into consideration. Very let's say they think this is just a joke, so they just create an app that works on a tablet, works on a phone, and when you're running this inside Samsung DeX, it just looks like a tablet version. And I just find this that the developers need to do more things to make the apps look better on the Samsung DeX. It's not like it's not Samsung's fault, it's just developers need to do. But yeah, if Google released the Google Pixel, and which then boots into the Chrome OS, that would be a very big jump forward. Plus that would be a very huge competition towards Samsung. So then it will be like, okay, Samsung, our chair is basically falling down, our pillars are falling down. Google just launched the Chrome OS on Pixel phone, we need to do something. I would buy Pixel if the Google done that. Is DeX still limited to 3440 by 1440p, no 4K option? Yes, sadly Samsung DeX still maxed out at 3440 by 1440p resolution, no 4K, but even with 3440 by 1440, there is a lot of problems getting that resolution, because it depends very heavily on the USB-C hub that you're using, how much power you supply to your phone. I noticed a couple of times that this even depends what kind of quality HDMI cable I'm using. It's from all the USB-C hubs that I tested, and I tested a lot, I think 12 or more. They all like mix and match. Any USB-C hub that I pick up, I can't guarantee that this will give me a maximum resolution. And there's nowhere online, on Amazon shops or everywhere else, sellers not mentioning that this is supports Samsung DeX, but first of all, and second, what kind of resolution it supports on Samsung DeX, because Samsung DeX is just like very niche product lineup, so sellers not just bothering about it. Like for example, this one, Ugreen 5, what is 2, 4, 6, 6-in-1 USB, Ugreen 6-in-1 USB-C hub. It says it supports up to 4K at 30 Hz, so 4K, and then you take the maximum resolution of Samsung DeX. You would say, okay, if it does 4K at 30 Hz, it's probably gonna do 1440p on Samsung DeX, but actually it's not. And it's like, it's basically, it's hit and miss. It's like a silicon lottery within CPUs. You never know if your CPU gonna be maxed out or you're gonna get a bit of slower version. The most recent USB-C hub, I received it from a company called Skull & Co. They sent me this USB-C hub to test it out. I'm actually using the part of this USB-C hub, the smaller part, to connect all this and stream it to you. So I'm testing this out, I'm writing the bullet points, and I'm starting to record the B-rolls and do a video about it. But yeah, this definitely, if spoiler alert, this definitely gives you 1440p resolution if you're looking for a USB-C hub. But on the other hand, this USB-C hub by Skull & Co. Has a couple of things that I don't like, and I'll mention them in the video. Rocket, I feel bad when I use Zoom call on Samsung DeX because the interface and option same as Android dual calibration and Zoom Windows interface. Yes, some of the apps I had to use. What I used yesterday is it was Google Meet or Zoom. I can't remember, one of the apps, and it's absolutely annoyed me. It's annoyed me a lot because I wasn't able to like proper interact with a conference call as I wanted to. And it's if the developers of the Zoom conference call app just paid a bit more attention to what is out there, like Samsung DeX and EMUI desktop or whatever that's called, they would do amazing things. Like if, for example, that's all they need to do basically, the developers, is make the app work perfectly on Chrome OS, and I think then technically it's gonna work on the Android. I mean, you can run Android apps inside Chrome OS, so if they've done this perfectly on Chrome OS while running Android app, I think that should work perfectly inside the text. I'm just wondering, is my GeForce Now account, I've just reactivated my GeForce account a couple hours ago, and it's having a problem to properly activate because I wanted to do a bit of gaming. I've got very hooked to like a train tycoon kind of games lately. So Rail Empire. Okay, so that I'm just gonna try to run it just to see if it connects. Yes, 5 GHz channel, Wi-Fi. Okay. Oh, gamers ahead of you, 16. So my account's still not activated. Okay. Let's close that. And there was Steam summer sale, so I bought a lot of like a tycoon kind of games, and I really got hooked on the what's it called? Like a railroad kind of thing, tycoon games. Trackpad on the UPerfect X is a bit messy. Right, let's go see what's going on here. Oh, I just closed everything. Fantastic. Reddit. By the way, thank you everybody who's leaving comments, questions, and etc. inside Samsung DeX subreddit group. I really appreciate that. The more of us in this group, the more Samsung DeX or Samsung will pay attention to DeX, I hope. So the more of you joining this group and talking to each other and helping each other is amazing, because then it means more people will find this like Samsung DeX usable. Because I just share screen with Google Meet. Can I share screen with Google Meet with Galaxy Tab S7 Plus? Please help me. Yes, I also have a problem with sharing screen in Meet, but it works on Zoom. Well, I'm not sure about the Google Meet. Okay. Google Meet screen share works for me on Note 9. I used that. Is it? Yeah, I used that yesterday. Haven't tested with Tablet 6. What one UI version you have? Because sometimes it depends on what kind of One UI version is on your device. One UI version can basically make it or break it a lot of things with your Samsung DeX. Like for example, my Note 9 is running older version of One UI, and my Galaxy Tab S6 is running a newer version, and I find sometimes the difference between Samsung DeX is like layout and etc. is obvious, but the things under the hood is slightly different, and some of the things is annoying me. Like when I connect my Galaxy device, I know that like there's a difference in the versions, etc. But it annoys me, because when I'm finding these differences, it annoys me, because it feels like I need to learn everything from scratch. Google Meet I will test. Actually, hold on. Can we test this? You know what? Let's test this out. Oh, where's my phone? So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna do Google Meet. I hope that the new meeting, start instant meeting. I'm gonna go on my phone. On the phone, I'm starting the Google Meet as well. Join with the code, and the code is, you're more than welcome to join if you want to. BTSFCOH. Okay. Join this. Mute. And I don't want any. Okay. So no. Okay. So you still should see my stream. Yeah, stream is working. So the person on the Reddit saying that he can't do a screen sharing using Galaxy Tab S6, and if I go here into my Google Meets app, and I'm gonna say 3 dots, screen share, start sharing, that should work. Okay, is it working? No. What the? Screen share. People will see. Yeah. Start screen sharing. Start now. Here we go. Hold on. Let me minimize this. So as you can see, where's the camera? Hold on. Let me show it to you. So this is on my phone, Google Meets, and if I'm gonna do scrolling on the tablet, as you can see, it scrolls on the phone as well. So here we go. Person receives an answer from me. I just tested on Tab 6 and Google Meet screen share works. Let's do the other way. Let's go from my what's this called, the mouse trackpad on the UPerfect. UPerfect is amazing laptop, but the trackpad is absolutely pain in the backside. And as you can see, this is working. Works the other way as well. Stop sharing. Let's close the meeting. So here we go. I just tested on Tab 6. Google Meet screen sharing works between Note 9 and Tab S6 both ways. Comment. Here we go. Posting the comment. Okay, let's have a. You're changing the world. Great. Nuno Ferreira. Mr. P, you're changing the world. Great work. I hope I do. Changing the world, because the more people will use Samsung DeX, there is a less items they need to purchase, saving money, saving environment, etc., etc. But I don't feel that I'm like changing the world. I feels like I'm just showing you the right path. Sounds like prophecy. Sounds like somebody from like a prophecy kind of thing from a Hollywood movie. I'm just showing you what you can do, and it's just up to you how do you want to use it. But thank you, thanks for the answer. I am the guy who asked that question. It is really useful. Really? Okay. Q1, and I can't read your rest of the name. I'm sorry. I will call you Mr. Q or Mrs. Q, Mr. Q. Here we go. It does work. What I suggest for you to do, if the app is used to work on the Samsung DeX and then stopped for some reason work, there is a way, where there is a thing what you need to do, or there is a couple of things what you need to do. Is clear cache and data. What I'll do now, I'm going to install Zoom. I'm going to install Zoom on my Samsung DeX here, and I'll show you what you need to do, where you need to go, and what you need to press, because this is like a soft reset kind of thing for an app, which sometimes helps. Well, it's helped me every time I needed to do that. So I'm just gonna wait for this to install, and I'll show you. Hi, does DeX scale to our monitor? Example, mine is 3:2 aspect ratio. 3:2 aspect ratio. Let's have a look. So if I go to settings, I'll show you what kind of aspect ratio Samsung DeX gives you, and then I'll show you Samsung DeX. So Samsung DeX is gonna give you, oh great, it's only one here, 16:9, because I connected to this monitor. You know what? No, not a problem. We can go into there. We can go into Samsung DeX. If you have any questions about Samsung DeX, there's probably somebody already asked that inside our community page. So I just search for resolutions, and I'm gonna go. Should be a post here with the screenshot. Here we go. Samsung DeX resolutions. We're gonna go in there. Archived and zoom in a bit. I love it, the screen. So you get 21:9, 16:10, and 16:9. As you can see, there's a couple of more. The resolution of 3:2. What's gonna happen is the DeX will be displaying at 16:9, but you will get a lot of black bars at the top and the bottom. As example, let me quickly show it to you. Actually, if I do this, if I go here, I'm gonna search for Mr. P DeX old monitor. There we go. Look at this chap. Let's watch an ad on my video. This is when I was young. Oh my god, I was learning how to record the proper videos. That was a bad decision to record with a window behind me. But basically, this video that I recorded a while back, to be honest. So when it was done in 2019 August, and this video basically me demonstrating for you what kind of things you will get if you're connecting Samsung DeX equipment to very old monitors. I had like, there we go. This is probably going to be a good example. So if I close this, here we go. As you can see here in this paused frame, this blue box, it shows you where the corner of the monitor is, and as you can see, there is like 2-3 inches of black space on this side and this side. That's what you might end up if you're going to use Samsung DeX on an aspect ratio of 3:2. But one thing to bear in mind, that there is a chance you will get no DeX at all. I mean, DeX will not even gonna be projected at all. So that's keep in mind. So okay, so back to the question about screen sharing. If you go into settings and you look for the place called apps, inside the apps look for the app that you want to soft reset. I'm gonna quickly scroll down to let the Z. At the zoom, if you scroll down, you should see a thing called storage, and inside the storage there's gonna be two buttons at the bottom. You can see only one button. Let me do this. I'm just gonna quickly do this. Okay. My goodness, I just wanna resize this. Okay. I need a mouse to connect this. Anyway, this is what you see. So you get the clear data and clear cache. If your app is misbehaving on Samsung DeX and you're not afraid, but you're okay to lose the data. Like for example, you are using YouTube app and you are logged in to a YouTube app using a Google account. When you will click clear cache and clear data, is gonna be app will reset to a default settings without you being you're gonna be signed out, and all the everything will be gone. So like I sometimes I get the problems with my Plex client on the tablet. So Plex client starts misbehave, it starts not showing me my video files inside the server. So I do clear cache and clear data, and that's all I need to do after that is just re-log in to retrieve everything. So if when the app is misbehaving, I suggest to clear cache and clear data. But just as a warning, there is the data will be deleted. So if the app is something like Google Cloud, like Google Drive or OneDrive, obviously everything is stored in the cloud. But something like the app that you save files in locally inside app folders, etc., there's a chance it's gonna be gone. But that's helped me. I've done a lot of I've done this clear cache and data so many times. It's helped me a lot. Quentin, you are really great. I'm just Mr. Q. I'm just here to help. Thank you for your comment of you are really great. I just want to help you guys. I just want to help you to save money and not go and spend, especially right now with these prices on the computer parts. It's absolutely monstrosity. So you already have the you have a Galaxy device. My Note 9, I'm still using my Note 9. I had a chance to upgrade to a Note 20 or Note 20 Ultra, but I just said no, because headphone jack, a micro SD card, and Note 9 does exactly what I need to do. Okay, battery life is not the great, but if the battery life will go even worse, I don't mind to put this phone into a battery power case. The phone is going to be a bit thicker, but I don't mind. I'm working from home. It's not like I'm gonna carry this all day every day. So that's what. How about DeX for PC? I got Tab Pro S. Tab Pro S. DeX on PC. When you're running the Samsung DeX, for example, my main screen is 1440p. It's ultra wide 34 inches, so it's 3440 by 1440p resolution, and I'm using Microsoft Surface Pro as one of my main devices while I'm working. Once I take my Note 9 and connect to this ultra wide monitor, I'm getting how to show it to you guys. Let me try something out. What's this called? Concept. I'll try to show you what I will get when I'm connecting to my Samsung DeX to ultra wide monitor. Bingo. Can I do this? Here we go. Art class. So Hashbullah, I think I pronounced your name correctly. This is my main monitor. So it is 34 inches ultra wide monitor. And when I'm connecting my Samsung DeX to, and by the way, this is running Windows. So I have Windows 10 on this. Once I connect my Samsung DeX to this, what's happening is my Samsung DeX showing on the screen, but it's showing, let me quickly show it to you. It's showing something like this, and I need to make it a bit bigger. Here we go. It's showing something like this. DeX on PC always locked at 16:9 aspect ratio or 1920 by 1080p. Samsung DeX for PC maximum resolution is 1920 by 1080p at 60 Hz, I think. 60 Hz last time I checked. So doesn't matter how big your monitor will be, you're always going to be locked at 16:9 aspect ratio. So I go tab Pro S. You have tablet. There is a way to get DeX on a tablet. If you go to YouTube and search for Mr. P DeX Note 4, this is a video I done 2 months ago where I'm using my Note 4 to be my Samsung DeX display of my Note 9. So let me show it to you. So the idea is this. This is a bit right. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Stop. Okay. So the idea for this video is pretty simple. You have your Galaxy device. You connect to USB Type-C cable, USB Type-C hub, and from the hub, you output the HDMI into a very cheap capture card, which is connected via OTG into your tablet. So your tablet, you need to download the app called, I think it's called Camera Connect. Camera Connect. Let me quickly find it to you. Nope. USB camera Connect. Okay, here we go. So this is the app. This is the free version. I paid for pro version. I like the app. I wanted to support the developer, so I bought this app. So what they do, you install this app on your Galaxy tablet, Tab S6, and you do have all this setup. So what's going to happen, your Galaxy phone with the DeX support will output DeX signal via HDMI cable into a cheap capture card, which is connected to your tablet via OTG adapter. And the Galaxy Tab S6, what kind of port is charging? Is it like USB-C? I think it could be USB-C. I don't know. Let's close that. Where's my music? Let's play music. Just chill. I hope this all makes sense with your Galaxy Tab S6 connection. If you have any trouble, just find me on Reddit or just tweet me or send me an email or just leave a comment somewhere and I'll help you out. But your Galaxy tablet, there is a 99% chance that your Galaxy Tab S6 can be a display of your Samsung DeX. Okay, thank you for your response. Love your channel. Thank you. I'm just trying to help as much as I can to everyone who wants to make the most out of their Android phone. Does Samsung DeX work with the touch computer? Actually, it's a very interesting question because I never actually tried it. Oh, I can't try now. Hold on, I'm thinking now. Without trying, human gamer. Without trying, I would say yes, because when, for example, I have my Microsoft Surface Pro 7 with a touchscreen, and I actually never ever tried it. I think it will work. I can't see why not, because touchscreen, when you're tapping on a screen, it interacts as a mouse click, so I don't see a problem why it should not work. So I'll try later. I'll post something like a community tab post kind of thing, and we're gonna see upload this. On touch PC works by DeX. I think DeX should work on because excuse me, you're gonna take Samsung DeX for PC, you connect to display, and your tab interacts as a mouse click. So technically, sure. I'm not sure about drag and drop, like inside the DeX you drag the files across. I'm not sure about it, but actual tab, yeah, it should work. if the what's his name? I'll show you. Hey, look, new. He mentioned to me yesterday that he's gonna be in this live stream. If he is probably joining now or something, he would be able to test that for us instead of you waiting for me to come back to you. I'll come back to you as soon as I can. I'll create something like a shorts video or something, or just post on Instagram. But either way, I'll try out as soon as I can. Impossible to install DeX on an iMac Big Sur 11.4. This is anything that I read that involves Apple, I just makes me so angry. Because I don't wanna I just don't like Apple company. I had an iPhone. I was an iPhone owner. I had the iPhone 1, I had iPhone 3G, iPhone 3GS, iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, and I stopped. After iPhone 4S, I realized that Apple is controlling what I can do with the phone. It should be me who's controlling what I can do on a phone. I hope you know what I mean. It's like you buy a car, but the car dealer shop tells you that you can only drive up to a third gear. It's like, I bought the car to drive. If it has 5 gears, I want to use all 5 gears. If it can do 100 miles an hour, I want to drive at 100 miles an hour. I don't want somebody who sold me a product and then tying my hands behind the back and saying, no, you can't do that. Okay. Questions. Resolution support tabs S7. Yes, I think. Yeah, here we go. Hey, look, you commented. Yeah, it's totally depends on the hub. As an example, I'll share with you now, guys. Here you go. This is the USB-C hub by a company called Fitfort. I've been using this hub for a while now. I think a year and a half or so. And guess why I got this one written here? Note 9 1080p. This hub is absolute beast. It has so many ports. You have 4 USB Type A ports. You have VGA, you have Ethernet, and on the other side you have power, HDMI, micro SD, SD card reader, and headphone jack. So this hub is absolute beast. And I got the Note 9 1080p written on here because this hub just does 1080p on Note 9. My Tab S6, no problem, goes all the way to 3440 by 1440p. But this just gives 1080p. So is it One UI version? But then again, my both Galaxy devices had the same One UI version, and this USB-C hub was still wrong, working incorrectly, or not incorrectly, was giving a different resolution. So what's Halo Knut saying about is basically it is all depending on HDMI, on USB Type-C. If you want to use USB-C hub, use USB-C hub, and you don't want to go into all this, will it work, will not work, just go with official Samsung DeX Pad, Samsung DeX Dock, or Skullco, which review is coming soon. These 3 hubs that I can guarantee will give you 1440p resolution. Others you just hit and miss. Where one can install DeX on Windows 10 PC. I download the latest DeX for Windows, and when I click on install it, mouse pointer makes a busy working sign a second, and then there's nothing there. Does anyone have any try? I have been trying with DeX just recently with the phone, compatible for all the version of DeX. Here we go, Tact FXL. Like I said to you, he said that he's gonna join. Tact, question for you. Yes, you missed a very important question. Are you ready? Once you connect Samsung DeX to a PC, can you interact with that DeX using touchscreen? So if you connect this to a Surface Pro device, can you interact with a DeX on 4PC through Surface display? I would test that, but if I disconnect my Surface, I'm gonna lose all the chat and everything. So have you tried? I can't remember trying it. I can't remember trying that. So if you know TACT, T-A-C-T, because I think you can, but it's going to be only left click input, like a tap. I don't think it's going to be tap and hold. I thought maybe you might know, like you already tried it. Anyway, like I said to Human Gamer, that I'll try that later, and I'll post something like a community post or some sort of the I don't know, Twitter or whatever. You'll find it. You'll find the answer. I'll make sure your answer will reach you. I'll make sure answer will reach you. Okay, let's have a look. What else people asking? Samsung DeX for university. This is very interesting. I have this pretty fancy Samsung phone. Why would you purchase a fancy Apple? Okay, let's have a look what it says. Oh, my video. Okay, you can turn screen, keep it using DeX. Here we go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna carry on reading all these questions. If you have any more questions, just shoot them into the chat, and I'll try to demo test on whatever I can, just to make sure that you can use Samsung DeX properly. Oh yeah, we done some Zoom testing as well. One question to you, Mr. P. Do you use DeX as your main machine? Well, it depends on what kind of tasks I need to do. I can't believe you're asking me this question. Great. Fantastic. What's this? Here goes. So I just, what the hell? Sorry guys, I'm just checking how's my stream health is doing, like how is streaming, and it tells me I started streaming 8 minutes ago. I've been an hour online already. Anyway, I use DeX as my main machine. Yeah. I'll answer right now the tax question. Samsung DeX is not my main machine, and the reason why, a new clients, new projects arrived to my main job. That Samsung DeX is just not there to compete with Windows to get these tasks done. I can find a ways around it to use in Samsung DeX, but some of the things is, let's say, more speed based than accuracy. Well, they still need to be done correctly, but they're more speed based. That means that I need to do them as quick as possibly can, So I can't really just like go on Samsung DeX and just try to connect something together, like I use this app to do this bit and use this app to do this bit and use this app to do this bit, and that's it. But Windows machine is just, I know that I'm gonna run one app. Some of the apps, by the way, I'm using for my work, they are custom made for Windows, and I can't run them anywhere else apart of my Surface device. I can't even run them on a Shadow PC. When I'm running on Shadow PC, it's somehow, I think it goes and checks the CPU UUID or something, goes in and just like, it's basically, this app can't run nowhere else apart of the Surface device. If my Surface device dies, I need to get the new device, then send it to that company, and they will install the app for me. It's like, wait, Shadow PC, I'm still using Shadow PC, but the problem with the Shadow PC, oh, it's asking to log in. Hold on, I'll quickly log in. Shadow PC, since they got busted, not busted, bankrupt or whatever you can call it, and right now they've been owned by a different company, their performance is absolutely not great. My goodness, hold on, the tablet asking me to do a fingerprint this and fingerprint that and log in. So start. So no, where's this music coming from? Let's stop the music. Let's do a bit of Shadow PC. I'll show you how it's performing. So right now I'm connected to my home Wi-Fi at 5 GHz channel. As you can see, I'm peaking 70, 69, nice, 70, no, 68. So I'm on 68. I'll take my mouse, MX Master. If you're looking for a mouse, this is the mouse to get for. So Shadow PC opened into a 3440 by 1440p resolution, because that's the last thing what I was using it. I had this connected to my ultra wide monitor, and what's happening now, it just shouts at me that okay, these can be deleted, yes. So here we go, I'm inside the what you call Shadow PC. So we're gonna do a bit of I'm gonna try to do a bit of checking gaming. Tact FXL, I'm sorry, I'm not Swedish. I am a bit further down than Swedish. Excuse me. Hi, does Samsung S9 support to use a DeX for PC app, just like Note 9? I think yes, it does. It originally was on the Note 9, but then they done like with a One UI 2.5, I think, or 2.1 or something. They launched it and it made it work. I understand that your work has to use a tool for specific hours, but I don't know most things like work I've done for the web now. If you're a coder, then you can use it. Yes, EAN, but if you are creating native code, but still, I can't really say what the program I use and what it does, just because this is a work thing. I don't code. I have a team of developers who does that for me, and the software that I have to use is more like a firewall scanner SSH kind of thing on steroids. Anyway, if before this, using this specific software, before getting these new contracts and using this specific software, I was able to do 95% or around 95% of the things using only DeX. I was able to get the emails, meetings, conference calls, you name it, I was able to do. One thing I was leaving a Windows machine to do is to move files via FTP because I just found that on the DeX using Total Commander, moving 1 or 2 files from one FTP to another was fine. But when I had to move like 2-3 gigabytes of files, it's not like one single gigabyte, like one file, 3 gigs. It's like 2.5 million files, and combined size is 3 gigs. And FTP like constantly like downloads, stops, starts, downloads, stops, starts. When you're downloading a single file, it just download, starts, downloading, stops. This is boom. But when you're downloading like 2 million or more files, and it's like 3 gigs, and it's like, it used to annoy me, so I used to remotely log into Windows machine, set up is it FileZilla FTP client, set this up and just leave it running, and that's how I was going. But DeX, I was able to do 95% of the stuff. I was able to have a calls, Skype calls, and everything. Some of the people, when I remember doing a screen share, they were asking like, is that like a Windows OS, or is that a new Windows template, or is that new Windows theme, or what the hell are you using? And I was saying like Samsung DeX, and they're like, what is Samsung DeX? Well, subscribe to my channel, you'll know what is Samsung DeX. But yeah, now I sadly can't use Samsung DeX as my main machine, but I always have Samsung DeX device constantly boot up and running somewhere in a corner. But if you could, yeah, but that's a different program. You can't decide that. Company can. So I tried DeX with my S21 Ultra, but it wasn't really that good. Sometimes the apps will crash, even if it's just one app open, and it works around that. So hello, Hendrik. Thank you very much for joining this live stream. I appreciate. Thank you for a question. The apps crashing on Samsung DeX. I think I mentioned that a couple of minutes before on the stream. Currently, Samsung DeX state, or where Samsung DeX is okay. It's not perfect, but it's not average. It's like usable. And the problems that we have with Samsung DeX is the sorry, I'm just gonna quickly start the game just to see how Shadow PC performing on DeX. But currently Samsung DeX, like I said, state is alright, but the apps that's crashing is all down to developers. If developer creating the app that is being used for like productivity, let's say you create the app that it is a very amazing companion to your emails, and you're creating an app and which just looks like amazing on your Galaxy device, and if the developer wants to make sure that this app is being used more widely, they need to do a bit of tweaking and making sure that the app is compatible with Samsung DeX environment, like a desktop environment interface, different resolutions, and etc. But when they don't do that, they just creating these apps and leaving these apps not updated or not tweaked to work with Samsung DeX inside Google Play Store, and then people downloading these apps to the Samsung DeX and trying to run it, and they just keep getting crashes and etc. And that's when the people just turning away from Samsung DeX. They're blaming Samsung, but actually it's not Samsung's fault. It is just the way some app developers just don't want to update their apps. I had the hold on, let me try to do a bit of game. I tried the Zoom app just recently and it was working fine. If you I already showed the suggestion. Here we go. Yeah, so this looks like weird. Right now I'm trying just one PC game on the Shadow PC and it runs perfectly, but previously it was absolutely tanking. It was unplayable. I'm wondering if I'm gonna keep using Shadow PC as my cloud gaming machine, because it is just okay. Hendrik, if you go into Samsung DeX settings, I suggest to do a app data cache clear and data clear, and I'll show you where to go now. If you know, that's great. I'm still gonna show it to you. You go in here, go in settings, scroll down until you find the apps. Inside the apps, go to a letter Z In my case, it's gonna be at the bottom. You run this, you do storage, and you clear cache and clear data. And when you do that, app gets reset, and all the settings will be resetted to default, and that should try to run Zoom app then. Should help. That should help. That should help. Well, I hope that's gonna help you. Oh, where's my music gone? This relaxing, chill background music on. Here we go. It's 3 p.m. I think I'm gonna stream for another half an hour or so. I have things to do later, and I just my phone is got only 21% left. Okay, I just disconnected charging to a lap dock and it's restarted. Okay, that's interesting. That's something new. Oh, and it resets output. Here we go. Oh yes, but the Zoom audio, it couldn't get to my monitor. Yes, Zoom audio to a monitor doesn't work. It doesn't work on mine either. I can't. Basically, it's not usable for me. The Google Meet should work, I think. Google Meet. New meeting. What if I'm gonna start a meeting now? Here we go, starting the meeting. What's this? Oh yeah, camera. As you can see in the top, my Galaxy Tab is 6 on the landscape. That's why the camera looks decent. To go on the Google Meets when you're doing a meeting call, the phone always does portrait, and it annoys me. But Galaxy tablet, once I have it on a landscape mode, it just works. Wait a minute, what? Okay. Let's do this. Let's scale the camera. So this is okay, MRMYS. I'll test meet. I'm thinking to by when do you think you will be able to switch completely to DeX? If not two programs that I need to use almost on a daily basis with my work, I would go back to use Samsung DeX as well. But sadly, these two programs are stopping me, and I can't. I just can't. If these right now we have like DeX 3 point something, I wish that Samsung will do something amazing with a One UI 4 or something like DeX 2.0. I would say move to DeX. I would say a couple of years. because the problem is with Samsung DeX, the developers of Android apps needs to start paying attention, needs to start going and paying attention to Samsung DeX. And because it's a very niche product, when developers creating the app, they just don't think they have a I'm a developer of Android apps and I want to create the Android app, I don't know, email client, whatever. I have two groups of people to please: tablet users, phone users. And I will focus my resources to developing the app to work perfectly on tablet and work perfectly on the phone. And that's it. But then there is that third category where people have tablet or a phone or tablet and the phone, and they're using Samsung DeX. So developers don't want to spend that extra piece of resource to tweak the app. I don't know how much you need to tweak. Is it more? Is it less? I'm not a developer, but they just they just don't want to go that extra mile to make that happen. I had a answered a call last week or week before through Samsung DeX, and the people were calling me through Microsoft Teams. I absolutely hate Microsoft Teams app on DeX. I mean, hold on, I'm gonna log in now. I'm gonna log in now, and I'll show you. I just want to make sure that I'm not showing you anything. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Anything. Update meeting, production meeting. Yeah, you can see that. Here we go. This is the Microsoft Teams calendar, for example. Why all this space here? Why is the layout and everything is so messed up. So what's gonna happen if I'm gonna click on this? Hold on, let me check. Okay, it opens things who's on the right hand side. But I mean, why do that? Why? Oh, I just closed the Teams. It's just layout is messy. Fine, it works on the tablet. Fine, it works on the phone. But Microsoft, the one company that is like king of productivity, and the app looks crap on Samsung DeX. They don't probably want to use or to spend an extra resource. I think for Microsoft developer, it's gonna probably take 1 day, maybe 2, to get this app perfectly spot on the DeX. We will see. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back very, very shortly. I'm just gonna leave you with a nice. Where's audio coming from? What the hell? This is weird. Audio got. Oh, right. Oh, that's answered my question. Google Meet's audio will go through the phone, not the external monitor. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Hello everyone, I'm back. Yeah, tagged. Yeah, 1, 2. Okay. Oh, nearly ripped the headphones off. Anyway, what I was saying, Answer or continue answering Hendrik's question is a couple of more years, 2 years if Samsung not gonna kill it. I'm not sure if you were connected to this live stream prior. There was a comment from one of the viewer of live stream saying about this. Mike, he was on this live stream a bit earlier. DeX is brilliant for what it is, but surely Google could release a Google Pixel which then docks, but which when docked boots up into a Chrome OS. If that Google does, that would be a big wake-up call to Samsung. I think it's going to be a big wake-up call to Samsung. And if Google does it right, that would be a great mobile computing device. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Givaldo Paulino commenting that I'm a tablet user. I'm a tablet user as well. My main Galaxy device, my main DeX device, is Galaxy Tab S6. I love this device absolutely. The Xiaomi has, it's called EMUI, whatever it's called, DeX desktop. EMUI desktop. That's the one. Here we go. It's actually not good. From what I've seen online, it's like very early stage of DeX. When you compare DeX, what it is now, and what DeX was in first year, EMUI is worse than that. I want a tactile. I want to try that. Yeah, I would like to try that as well. But as you know, I'm still waiting answer from Motorola about the Ready whatever thing is called, the desktop environment. So that's like what, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, nothing. So I'm just waiting right now to see what happens. What, EMUI? If somebody has sent me a phone, I would be more than happy to test it. Yeah, it's just a new feature, but there is a Xiaomi Fold and you can use it there, which is so cool. Yes, Xiaomi Fold phone supports desktop environment. And that is great. Hey everyone from Jets. Hello Jets. Is that T here or L? L, sorry. My monitor just I thought it's like it's like a letter T there. Anyway, I feel a bit tired. I had a bad sleep. So hello Soul Searcher. Hello. I'm happy you enjoy my videos. Welcome. More videos to come. Any questions or anything regarding Samsung DeX, you always can find me like in the comments, leave a comments, etc. I'm always looking for challenges and then update. Hold on, I can actually try something now. I had the there was a tweet about the thing like this. I'll show you now something. If you want to know like a proper tutorial on all this, just let me know and I'll do a video as soon as I can. So okay, so we're gonna minimize this. So boom, application, AliExpress, boom, application, Can you see on the screen? Yeah, you can. APK extractor. So I'm just gonna do this and run an app. Shortcuts. Do you want a video about this? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'll get the video done. Using share screen on GME desktop version on desktop mode requires permissions, but there is no option to enable it. Well, when I need to do a screen share using Google Meet, it just gives me a message in the middle of the screen at the bottom saying, "Do you want to start now? Yes or no?" This is weird. This is Samsung and their One UI mess up. Different phones with different versions act totally differently, and it's like annoys me. So I'll go here. I've been loving omelette. I've been loving omelette since you're welcome. I used it. I actually using it every time when I'm doing a bit of gaming, but I don't want to go and poke everyone on YouTube that I'm streaming. So I'm just streaming to omelette servers. It's not like I'm trying, like I'm not gonna go and like gain thousands of likes or anything there. Just showing off how bad I am at gaming inside omelette servers. But yeah, my Galaxy Tablet 6, I use for everything. When I need to read something, tablet. When I want to watch something, tablet. When I just need to do a quick check, tablet. Like even today, I had in the back garden, I was measuring how length of the wooden gravel boards I need to purchase for my, like, put below the fence. And I was walking in the back garden with the Galaxy Tablet 6 and the S Pen and just writing the numbers and drawing and everything stuff, just to have, like, instead of having a notepad. So Galaxy Tablet 6 is the best best device I ever owned. Using share screen on Gmeet desktop version on DeX mode requires permission, but there is no option to enable it. Do you have Angry Mark M? What I suggest to try is to clear cache and data of the Android of a Gmeet app. What that might happen is the app will force you to agree with terms and conditions and like give permissions again from start. One of the permissions should be an option, right? If you see Angry Mark on my screen, if I'm gonna go here, what the hell? Not Geek, it's Meet. If I'm gonna run Meet and Google Meet, we're gonna say new, we're gonna say start now. So it's starting. If I'm gonna say, I don't want to report use and abuse, I'm gonna say start screen share. I'm gonna say start. This message, what you see, this is what happens every time I want to screen share. And it tells me this message basically may be stuck on your system. What version of One UI are you using? That might help to push this answer or question a bit further. Any plans to upgrade on Tablet 7 Plus and Tablet 8? If I will upgrade the tablet, I will skip S7 lineup completely. I will go to S8, but I'm not like want to upgrade now, because a couple of months ago my Galaxy tablet had a broken screen, so I paid like £220 to Samsung to fix it. So I want this tablet to be used for now at least 2 years to go back, like to get my use out of it that I paid for. On the other hand, the difference between Galaxy Tablet 6 and S8, okay, it's a bigger screen and etc. But I'm the person that is somebody like people saying, oh, you have Note 9, yes. Why are you not upgrading Note 20? It has a better camera. I don't need a better camera on my Note 9. The camera that is on my Note 9 is perfect for my photos. I'm not gonna go and start taking the photographs of nice scenery and mountains, etc., and try and make a living out of it. If you want a better camera, get yourself a DSLR. Oh, this phone has this phone has that, but all these features that are available in the S20 lineup or S10, Note 20 or Note 10 lineup, it's just not for me. It's just there's nothing there that would say this is a very good upgrade. Is the better camera worth £1,000 for me to upgrade? No. And same with the Galaxy tablets. Galaxy Tab S6, alright screen, battery life on the Galaxy tablet. Galaxy Tab S6 is amazing. I mean, it's really good. It holds up to since day one. It's pretty much almost exactly the same. I haven't noticed any huge dips in the battery life. This all works. And I say it's like 120 hertz screen refresh rate, etc. I mean, do I really need that? Well, my experience of using Samsung DeX will be so much better because the screen is bigger refresh rate. Yes, it's gonna look much nicer. Yes, it's gonna be much more pleasant to use, but do I really want that? How much? How much the Galaxy Tab S6 costs? Galaxy S7 Plus, for example. Let's go to Google. Amazon.co.uk. Just 1 second. I want to make sure that I'm not showing you what I don't want. Tab S7 Plus. Here we go. So let's zoom this baby. Here we go. Galaxy Tab S7, 680 quid. Is it worth it, 680 quid for me to replace a perfect working tablet to this? Will my DeX experience gonna be absolutely more amazing by getting this tablet? Nope. I think it's awesome how you show that you don't have to always upgrade every device. This endless circle, but the other things are better than that. Yeah, I actually had an idea. Well, I still have an idea. I haven't actually progressed in it, but the idea is basically go and find a very cheap broken Galaxy S8 Plus with broken screen. I seen one being sold locally from somebody who was selling it for £50. So for 50 British pounds you get a smash screen Galaxy S8 Plus, which will work when you connect to a USB-C hub as a DeX device. And it's like, here we go. You don't need to go and spend thousands and thousands of pounds. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Thousand pounds on a new device when my Note 9 does everything what I need the phone to do perfectly. Okay, battery life, like I said earlier in the stream, if the battery life will go really bad with the like how holding the battery life. You see this? What is it? Note 9. I don't mind to walk around with this case. I'm completely fine having my phone look like this, because I'd rather go and spend £32 and extend my battery life than going and spending £1,000. A while back when I had my Note 4, I'll show you what I had. Lemon 10,000. A while back I was working with my Note 4. I don't think they're even selling that anymore. Basically, you were able to buy a battery case from a company called Zero Lemon, and it's 10,000 milliamps for Note 4. My phone was triple thickness. Whatever was Note 4, it was triple the size, and I was completely fine. Okay, phone weight was same as a brick. I was able to basically self-defense with this. I was basically, it's like a hand grenade. But I was completely fine using it because I knew that I rather pay £45 for this battery case than going and spending £1,000 to get a new phone. Here we go. this looks like a okay. Bezels, not happy about the bezels. The actual images looks a bit photoshopped, especially this. I don't think this is how Note 9 looks like. So we should, yeah, I don't think this is like how it looks like. It does. Okay, my bad. But anyway, I'd rather go and spend this on a new phone. So when Galaxy Tab 6 gonna start playing up with the Tab S6 battery case, I would definitely buy a battery case for Galaxy Tablet, even if it's gonna make tablet chunkier. Oh my god, having 2,000 or 20,000, 30,000 milliamps on a tablet. It's like a best ever portable laptop kind of thing. Plus you have got plenty of lapdocs. Sorry, Soul Searcher. Yeah, I have quite a few lapdocs, and that's a problem with the with this, that I just don't know which one is best at sometimes. When I can basically pick UPerfect X, NextDock 2, NextDock Touch, NextDock 2 Touch, or the whatever this 2K screen is. Sometimes I'm just getting lost and I don't know which one is best. But now I started lately doing, I'm using one lapdog every 2 weeks. So right now, this 2 weeks is a UPerfect X. Next one is going to be other one, another one. I'm sort of like trying to work it out, maybe to do a like long usage review. Still thinking about it, because a lot of things happening lately in my life, and sadly YouTube is not the taking the first place. Because at the end of the day, this is a hobby that I do, and I'll be honest with you, lately the ads revenue of the YouTube is absolute poop. And the reason why, or one of the reasons why, is lockdowns are getting removed across the country, across the world, because of virus. So less people sit at home, and watch videos, less people sit at home and watch videos, and more specifically my videos. So it's not great. So when this kind of things comes, and you need to start weighing, will you spend twice as more hours to do a video when you're getting almost half of what you used to? So what's this thing is called? Diminishing returns, I think it's called. Anyway, so I'm a bit like, I'm still here, I'm still looking over Reddit and YouTube and Instagram, etc. And with attacked FXL help moderating Reddit. But yeah, YouTube is not my number one. I'm more than happy with my Galaxy Tab S6 and S10 Plus, S10e. I'm gonna keep them at least for another year or two. My Galaxy tablet, I'm gonna do anything and everything that I can to have that device for another 2 years at least. And Note 9, it's basically, I'll have the Note 9 with me until somebody sends me a new phone, or the phone screen will go absolutely dark one day and I can't turn it on. So that's when I'm gonna just say, you know what? Also, when Samsung OS updates and etc. just gonna stop being like, I know that my Note 9 never gonna get a new One UI version, so there's no chance of that. So I'm probably gonna not even let's try to, but I might sideload OS. I think, you know, I'll think. But yeah, Galaxy Tab S6 at least for 2 years, and my Note 9 until it dies. Because new Galaxy phones, I just unless actually, here we go. I was actually looking another day. Let's say my Note 9 dies today. I go here, I'm gonna say Galaxy Note 9, enter. Okay, Note 9, 290 pounds. Hold on. I need to learn to switch cameras quicker. Here we go. So 290 quid for Galaxy Note 9. So should I get Galaxy Note 9? Let's say my Note 9 dies. So Galaxy Note 9, which has SD card, S Pen, headphone jack, camera is perfect for me, screen is perfect for me, size is perfect for me, phone is perfect for me. Or go Ultra. How much this bad boy? 700. For this price, I can buy 2 or 3 Note 9 phones. So yeah, Note 9 is gonna be with me for quite some time. Anyway, I'm not gonna switch to Galaxy Tab S6 in the future, and Note 9 they're gonna be with me. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Buy an S8 or better for extremely cheap with bad condition and try out to see you can use this. This would be a great video idea. That's what I was thinking. Get very like even how much it is? Galaxy S8 Plus. My God, 180. Really? 300 quid for this? I would say £100. £100 for S8 Plus, fully working. But yeah, get like secondhand S8 or S8 Plus, and see if you can use DeX. That's a good idea. Have you tried to send to your desktop? Oh yes, I tried. Tact FXL. Your questions are like super amazing. Your questions are really amazing. Okay, what's the time? 15:35. I think I'm gonna start slowly wrapping up. I can't believe one time there was 20 people watching this. Holy moly. I didn't expect that, but anyway. Thank you everyone. Chat rate. Okay, and playback. Okay. Everything looks okay. So, thank you everybody who joined me this lovely Saturday to talk about DeX. You got here late. That's the thing, I'm trying to find the sweet spot when to do live streams, and I think that Saturday put you in time. I need to learn this. Anyway, sorry, I'm just looking at the settings of live stream and I'm already drifting away for all these setups. So anyway, thank you everybody who joined me this lovely Saturday. Not sure if next Friday video will come out or something. I'm having some bits. I had a very nasty flu last week. High temperature, coughing a lot, and etc. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't COVID. It's just my summer flu, and I was bad, so I wasn't able to do a video about anything. So I'm trying to do a video every Friday. Anyway, I'll see you all. I don't know. Next video. How? So what time I need to live stream? Like free? Start at free? You know what? Next Saturday I'll try to do a 3 o'clock stream. Okay? Let's agree that. Okay? Let's do it free next Saturday. I'll try to arrange something. Let's see how it's going. How it's going then. Next Saturday I might do a bit of gaming because I just want to do a bit of like pew 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 pew. Bye bye Tact FX. Bye. I'll speak to you later. I'll do basically 3 o'clock next time. I'm so sorry for everybody who's coming in and realizing that the stream is about to end. But sadly, it's 20 to 4 p.m. and I have a lot of things to do at 5 o'clock. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'm really happy that you joined. Anybody who managed to join or not, and I'll see you. I already said see you. Anyway, I think that's it. That's my wrap up chat. Oh, and by the way, this thing, as you can see on the side, shows up. I'm gonna do a video about it. Somebody sent me on Twitter. I can't remember what the name was, but they said, look, there's a thing here that you can do something like this, which is gonna be like a widget, which is gonna be like this. Then you do this. Then you say add a widget. Then you say add a batteries. Then you say add this, and then you minimize this, and that should. Hold on, this is a bit messy. Oh no, it shows up. Oh, it's no widget, but there is a shortcut on the side. I'll do a video about this. This looks very funky. Very. I hate the trackpad on the new Perfect Text. Anyway, thank you everybody who joined me today. I was very entertaining. I'm happy for all the questions that you're asking questions, that you're using Samsung DeX, that you like to use Samsung DeX, that you enjoy my content. I really appreciate every single comment you send me, and like and everything, and dislike and everything, and mean comments. Any comment is a comment, any feedback is still a feedback. And I'll see you next time at 3 p.m. I'll try to stream next time at 3 p.m. Yeah, I know you're joining. So I promise next Saturday is gonna be 3 p.m. It's gonna be 3 p.m. stream. Instead of 2 p.m. I'm gonna start hour late. I'll see. Just look in my community tab. I'll try to figure out what I can do or what I can't do next Saturday. And once I'm gonna connect, I'm gonna know my timings. We'll basically post this on the on a community tab. So thank you very much for sticking with me. I appreciate every single comment that I received today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.